Yo guys, and welcome back to the last episode of the season for the Toulouse career mode. Can't remember what episode this is now, but yeah, I think last time I left this, we were still in contention with winning the league, but as you might have seen, that was not the case. We had a huge drop off in form, which I'll show you in a second, but we've ended up, well, it looks like it's the final game of the season, basically. So we're gonna come fourth because we can't come third, we can't come fifth. So yeah, in the end, Paris Saint-Germain won the league, and Lyon and Monaco got into the Champions League. We're in the Europa, which is not too bad at all, and Stade Rennais in the conference. But yeah, it's an unfortunate season. I'll show you where it went wrong. So I think last time I left this was maybe March or April. So yeah, obviously we did all right in March, not too many games. Then in April we had an absolute stinker. So we lost 4 games in a row. It was a big defeat, 4-1 to Stade Rennais and 4-0 to Lens. So I think for the last game of the season, last game of April rather, I think something had to change. So yeah, but finally we won a game, 3-0 against Strasbourg, and then things kind of haven't been great then, but have been slightly better. We lost to Marseille, and would you believe it, I know I've been accused of using sliders in a certain Europa League final for Morecambe, but I'll be honest, I didn't use sliders, and we won 7-1. Divock got 4 goals. What a game. And then last game we drew 3-3 against Angers. So considering all those goals, as you might have seen, Divock is pretty much in pole position for the golden boot, which is quite funny. He's had a fantastic season. He's done so well for us. No one in the assist category really. But yeah, Divock, what a player. He's been fantastic for us. So yeah, overall I think on balance it was a good season. I think we started off brilliantly. We were top of the league. In the second half of the season we just sort of fell away, and overall we sort of felt like we got where we deserved. I think it's because we kind of sold 2 key players, so that kind of left us in a difficult position. But I think we've done well overall. But yeah, it's all about building for next season. So it's final game of the season. So I'm sort of playing a second string team. It's Gabrielson's retiring, so gotta give the big man his last game. And yeah, play some French players, see how they do. Let's get into it. So there we have it, final game of the season, and would you believe it has ended 5-5. Neither team really deserved to win it on the day. I don't think. I think they attacked quite well, and we were very clinical. We were defensively poor, and Nice were very defensively poor, to be honest. It was one of those games where, yeah, just 5-5 kind of made sense. Very just weird game. What about the highlights? It's just all goals. Let's just watch it back. So literally we started the game off about 2 minutes in, scored a goal already through Lamine Gay. He's been absolutely on fire recently. What a signing he was. He drank a cup of tea for some reason. And then they came back like pretty much instantly. Sam Greenwood played in, whoever this Don is, he absolutely mugged us off with that little flick and finish. So yeah, so it was 1-1 very quickly. Alfredo Morelos, I think. Why is he looking at me like that? No. And then, yeah, like about another 2 minutes later, what a finish, to be fair. They made it 2-1. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah, and then a few minutes later after that, then they made it 3-1, just getting absolutely torn apart. What a finish, to be fair. Yeah, absolutely torn apart. So I brought on Yusuf just to kind of add a bit more defensive stability, and pretty quickly we scored right away. Pretty much a carbon copy of the first goal. Campos, laying it square to Gay, and what a finish. Great goal. So yeah, very quickly 3-2, and then that was half time. So we were 3-2 down, and then start the second half. They basically scored a lovely little goal, lovely little tiki taka. So we're 4-2 down. So I thought, well, this is kind of it. So I brought on Oli Inca, just try and maybe just go for it, and then somehow Anairu scored an absolute worldie. What a finish. So then it was 4-3. Camo. And then, yeah, unbelievably, Anairu then scored another. So it was 4-4 out of nowhere. And I was like, right, we could actually win this. We had the momentum. So then, yeah, literally, no one closing down on him. Look at that, no one closing him down. It just whipped it to Gay. And it's 5-4. This was with about like 10 minutes to go, so I thought, oh, we could see this out. Brought on a couple other players, one other player, just to kind of shore it up. And then last minute, look at this for a clearance. Oh, straight to him. And what happens when you give it straight to him? He scores an absolute worldie from outside the box in the 91st minute. Unbelievable to make it 5-5. So real crazy last game of the season. It's just like, I feel like since we realised we weren't gonna win the league or kind of get Champions League, we kind of played with a lot more freedom. I think that's why we won 7-1 the other day, and well, it was 3-3 and now 5-5. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this season. It's been a great campaign, I think, overall. Maybe not as high as we want to finish, but I think overall we can look back on the year and hold our heads high. So that's going to do it for today. Hope everyone's enjoyed themselves. Hope everyone's enjoying life. And yeah, catch you later. Good son. Yeah.